Today on Beyond.
He's around you all the time because you're making stupid decisions.
Yes! Will her brother help straighten her out from Beyond? But first, Chris hasn't seen his sister Brandy in nearly 10 years.
It's a big part, a big hole in myself that's missing. It's something that I think about on a daily basis. It's something that I don't want to have. I don't want to have that hole. I don't want to be separated from somebody who I love so much.
That's all about to change today.
I'm Chris's wife. I'm here to reunite him with his sister Brandy, and he thinks that she's just going to be on the phone, but we're going to surprise him and she's going to actually be here, and I'm very excited, and they're going to get a reading together, and they're going to try to contact their dad today.
When our father passed away, Chris went to live with his mother and I went to live with mine. He doesn't know I'm here, and we're going to surprise him, and it's going to be awesome.
Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hi, Chris.
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm James.
Pleasure's mine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
Yes. I know that you lost your dad, and it was many years ago.
I was 16 at the time.
16?
Yeah.
So just yesterday? No.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Okay. And I know that also your family kind of split up. You and your sister split when that happened also.
Because of the fact she's my half-sister. She ended up moving back to Minnesota after my dad's death.
We wanted to try, I know it was her father too, so we tried on the phone to call her. Sorry, we couldn't do that, so I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's too bad.
Even though I couldn't reach your sister on the phone, I wanted to bring her to you in person. So here's your sister, Brandy. Brandy, come on out.
Pumpkin.
Hi, sweetheart. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Welcome. That's the first time you've seen each other in how long?
9, 10 years.
9, 10 years.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so excited. Just haven't seen
I'm
him
so
for
excited.
long.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think, you know, you're a good man, and I think that good things happen to good people.
Thank you.
And nice surprises.
Absolutely.
Right?
Oh, my goodness.
So thank you very much for helping us surprise your brother.
Exactly.
Please, my pleasure.
Well, now let's get reunited with Dad.
All right.
All right? So let's see, okay? Now, when he passes over, there's family over there that definitely greets him. But I want to ask you, when he passes over, were his chest or lungs involved also with this? Like, was there trouble breathing with him?
Quite possibly.
Okay. Because I feel with this man, when he first comes in here, and he's coming with a woman, too, which I feel is a grandmother feeling. So it must be his mother that's passed over also, or is it another?
Mom's
Okay.
not passed.
No.
No, is his mother?
No.
No. Okay. There's a lady here who's with him. So it's either mother or sister, but there's a woman over there with him.
Both
Okay.
sisters.
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay.
Not sure.
All right.
no.
Let's see.
But the breathing part makes sense because
Oh yeah, I feel definitely when he comes
it
in, and I feel.
was- and they called it like a sleep apnea. They really couldn't give it a reason why. They just said he just passed in his sleep.
I get him crying here, and he's kind of weeping, and he's happy to see you together. So it makes him happy, and I'm going to tell you that he also helped do this happen. It wasn't just myself or the producer of the show; it was him also.
I strongly
Thanks,
be-
Dad.
Yeah, thanks. I strongly believe that. I mean, just
He said
that
to me,
makes-
"You've been wanting this to happen for a long time."
There's no way that couldn't happen that way.
He said, "You've been wanting this for a long time," and he wanted to make it. He wanted to fulfill this. He's very proud of you, Chris. He's been very proud of you. And I don't know, there's been changes with your job, or there's been something, changes in position, and you've been moving up, and new company, and getting this position, and higher up, and this. And he's watching you go up the ladder and the ranks, and he's been pushing for you to do this, and he's been helping that to happen. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in the restaurant business, and we've.
Do you own some yet?
No, I'm not. I'm not an owner.
Not yet, huh?
You're offering partnership if you guys are watching this.
I would not be surprised if you own 2 restaurants, and it will be with 2 other people, and it'll be partners.
2 owners.
Okay.
And we have 2 restaurants.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we just opened up our second one.
Loves the wife, loves you, and he is also was at your wedding. Tell me that. I also want to go somewhere tropical. I don't know if you went somewhere on the honeymoon, tropical, or Hawaii, or
We got
something.
married in Tahiti.
Okay, very good. Oh, great. Great place to get married. Okay. That's tropical. And he wants to let you know he also helped with that. So he has been getting in your life and really being the father in many ways from spirit.
God, that's incredible.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you that I know that when he died, everything blew up, and that was that.
Severe blow up.
Severe. I know it. I know it. And he is telling me he's sorry. It's really interesting how he's putting this, too. It's because it's almost like he set the TNT, he lit the TNT before he passed over and had all these things like, and exploded when he died. In other words, there were some problems before he passes that he kind of started, not that he meant to, but family situations. And he's sorry about doing that.
Yeah, he and my mother were in the midst of a custody battle for me.
Is that what it was? Okay, okay. Because it keeps on giving this impression of like I lit the TNT and didn't explode until after. So he's sorry about that. He's sorry about that. Okay. You're still in touch with your mother, aren't you?
Yes.
The mother that he was married to? Or?
Yes, I live with my mother.
Because would you please give his love to her? And he always will love her, always. And he wants her to know that because she doesn't think so.
She wasn't sure. She thought he fell out of love with her when they got divorced.
He wants to know he always loves her, okay? I know who lived in a water community. Did he and your mother live by the ocean, or who lives near the water now?
I live above a lake.
That's where I'm going to. Okay. That's where I'm going to. You're going to see it. Don't worry. You'll visit it soon.
All right.
You'll see where she lives. This is the beginning of a new life for all the family.
Really?
Incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
The reading with James will continue in a moment. Plus, she's hearing voices in very odd places.
And when you're in the shower, you hear them talking to you?
Yes.
Okay. They respect your privacy. They're not coming into that.
Are peeping spirits invading her house? Coming up on Beyond. When Chris and Brandy's father passed away, their family was torn apart. They've now been reunited with each other and their deceased father. We now rejoin James in the studio for the reading.
I know that. He's looking out for you, Brandy, also, very much that way. He's looking out for you. And I'm going to tell you that he's shown me a wedding. And I know you will not know what I'm talking about yet. But in years to come, you will.
Okay.
But he's helping you, and he's putting someone in your life. I got to tell you that this man has his hands in everything. It's like he's watching over everyone, and he's making up for lost time. I don't know if you were going to go to law at one time, or there was a legal work. Were you going to?
My mother is studying to become a paralegal.
Oh, okay. All right. That might be it then. She's going now through school or doing
Yes.
Good. Okay. And she's going to be in a law firm. There's going to be 2 of them, okay? The first one's going to be very short, and then she's going to go to a longer one. And he wants you to convey this to her, and he's telling me this. He's telling me this, okay? That it'll be like one short one she starts off with when she gets a job, and then that'll just be temporary, and tell her not to worry about that because then there'll be another one that's a long term.
Okay.
Okay? I love that feeling for her. Love that, love that, love that.
We've been worried.
Oh, love it. It feels very, very good. Okay. You're very old soul. You're an old soul. Very wise old soul. You are. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about passing the what? Passing a company physical or passing a physical. Was there some talk about having to take a physical or?
Life insurance.
Does that make sense? He's telling me about this. I don't know what it means.
What is it?
Life insurance.
Life insurance, and you had to have a physical for it. And you've been very worried or concerned about that. The wife has. Okay. Dad said, do not worry, you'll be fine with that. And do you guys have a baby?
Yeah, 6 months.
Talk about the baby, and he's with you in the baby, and blessing to you. And this is a great, great year for you. And next year's even going to be better. And you're gonna have another baby, you know. You can have another baby. So.
I've been pushing it.
Another baby. So I will tell you. We'll talk later. But there's another baby too for you. And your dad's helping. He's helping. He's a more father now than he was when he was alive. I got to tell you that. He wants me to tell you both that.
He was a
Okay.
very
Makes
involved
sense.
father, but I can believe him wanting to continue.
Oh, he still is. He still is. He's all around you.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome.
It's
I'm glad we're
incredible.
able to do
Thank you
this.
for that, and thank you for this.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Even though I couldn't reach your sister on the phone, I wanted to bring her to you in person.
Okay, before we start, we're joined here by Chris's wife, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
My gosh, how are you two feeling?
Incredible. Absolutely
It's been
incredible.
so many years. What do you think about all this?
I was so excited. It was amazing. I came out here and I had jitters. I was so excited.
It blew me away. Absolutely blew me away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're speechless.
I am. I really am. When I saw her come out, I've been dreaming towards this moment. My wife can attest that. It was something that I'd wanted so bad, and to be not only reunited with my sister, but reunited with my father on the same day is
double good-
yeah, absolutely.
double
More
good
than I could
dose.
ever dream for.
Now, did Chris talk about his sister a lot? Was there, how
Oh,
was it?
yes.
How did he talk about her? What sort of feelings?
He said he felt like he failed her as an older brother because he lost contact. So it was hard for him. It was really hard for him.
Chris,
Yeah.
talk to me. What?
Yeah,
This
she-
obviously was with you all
yeah,
the time.
absolutely. When my dad passed away and Brandy, and it wasn't my fault or her fault. We were both young.
And you felt a lot of guilt.
I felt a lot of guilt. Well, you know, you're an older brother. You're there. She was part of my life for, those years, and then it's kind of taken away from you. And it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just something that happened in life.
It was like we were each other's connection to our dad.
Yeah.
What was the one moment for you where you really felt like James actually made a connection with your father?
When James said that my mom was going to be getting into this law business. She's been studying for the past year to become a paralegal, and we've been very concerned about her finding a job because she's an older woman and she's going back into the workplace after a long absence.
Well, I'm so happy you guys are back together again, and we hope you're never separated.
We're so thrilled.
Oh, congratulations!
Next.
There's going to be a ceremony, and you're going to be married, and there's going to be a trip to Hawaii.
All right.
Okay.
Love, marriage, and a trip beyond her wildest dreams. Next. On Beyond.
I want to come to this lady here with the blonde hair, please, because I have a brother here for you. Understand? And what's your name, please?
Joe.
Joe? Hi, Joe.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
You're great? Good, good, good. I'm glad you're here today.
Excited.
You got here by a strange way of getting here. I don't know why, but your brother's telling me he wasn't sure you were going to make it here today.
I
Okay.
wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, makes sense?
Yes.
Yes.
It was the spur of the moment.
Okay, because he said you weren't sure you were going to make it here, and he's happy that you're here, okay? I want to ask if he was in a hospital before he passed over, please.
Yes, he was.
Because I feel like with him, he's given me an impression of being in a hospital for a while.
That was the last time I saw him.
Okay. And I feel with him also very drained, very, very drained. And I feel, I really feel like a loss of weight as well with this man. And
Very much.
Okay. I don't know who Michael is or who Mike. Was there a Michael, please? He's talking to me about a Michael.
I was with Michael for 5 years, and I
Okay.
was engaged to another Michael.
Okay. Well, you like Michaels. Okay. He knows someone about Michael. When he was alive, there was a Michael that he knows of, okay? That you were with.
Is he around me a lot?
He's around you all the time.
That's what
He's around you all the time because you're making stupid decisions. And he's,
Yes! Yes.
and he's trying to help you from making stupid decisions. Well, I'll say it. I'll say it. Yeah, your father also I was talking about your father,
I
okay?
have pictures of both of them with me.
Well, your father's here. So
Thank you.
he wants to be known to you.
I thought they'd come together.
Well, they came together.
They came together.
They came together.
We were very close.
Yeah, I can
The
tell.
three of us were very close.
Yes. I don't know if you remember an incident in a wheelbarrow when you were a young girl, or something to do with a wheelbarrow, but
Yeah.
you're right. Your brother put you in the wheelbarrow, and you're,
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah. Do you remember that? Because he's just giving this impression of a wheelbarrow with you as a little girl.
Still
We're doing
have the
this.
wheelbarrow.
You still have the wheelbarrow. Oh, great.
Oh, that's thank you.
It's just validation for you.
Do either one of them wave leaves at me?
Hold on, let me get more.
Okay.
They tell me they come to you in different ways, and they say they talk to you all the time also. And they say sometimes you hear me, your brother's saying me, and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you think it's just in your head, and a lot of times it's not. And when you're in the shower, you hear them talking to you. You understand this, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's when you're in the shower, they respect your privacy. They're not coming in for that.
Somebody unrolls the toilet paper.
Well, they're in your bathroom. She doesn't care. It's okay. No, but oh, what a goofy family. Okay. Anyway, you had a thought about them when you were in the shower, and you thought about them, or they came into your consciousness. And the reason why also that happens many times, many people have that experience, because water is a conductor of energy, and it's easier to receive then. Also, when you dream at night, when you dream, or you're just about to wake up, people receive information that way too. I want to also tell you also from your brother, he wants to thank you for going out of your way to see him before, to see him.
Oh.
And when he was ill, I think you did see him, or you tried to see him.
He hung on until I came back from California,
Okay,
from Michigan.
I know about either you wrote him a card or a letter or something, okay, when he was ill, he's talking to me about. And you sent it to him, and he's remembering this. I don't know whether 2 marriages were with him. Did he have 2 marriages, or did you have the 2 marriages?
No, he was married once, and I was married once.
Okay. You're not married again, then?
No.
No, okay. You're going to get married again. There are 2 marriages. There were 2 marriages for you. He's talking about 2 marriages.
Well, I lived with a man for 5 years. Could that be considered a marriage? That's not it.
No, there's going to be a ceremony, and you're going to be married, and there's going to be a trip to Hawaii.
All right.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you play horses or some of the family goes to the horse races.
I love horse racing.
Okay, because your brother is telling me, and your father's with him, and he's laughing, your father's laughing, they're going to be with you in the horse races coming up. And if there are plans on going to them, but you're going to be going to horse races, they're going to be with you at the horse races, okay?
Oh, we'll have a ball.
You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave you with that.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sweetie. Your brother's telling me he wasn't sure you were going to make it here today.
Did you expect to make any kind of connection with anybody here today?
I've always felt a presence. I've always known that somebody was with me.
Really?
And I always wondered, is that my big brother watching out for me still? And James validated. It was truly a blessing that he validated my brother's presence.
He's around you all the time because you're making stupid decisions. And he's,
Yes! Yes. My brother would say, when did I ever make a good decision? But yes, I've made a lot of bad decisions.
Can you tell us, like, what, for example, that your brother's talking
Financial, business, personal. Somebody unrolls the toilet paper.
well, they're in your bathroom.
Twice I've walked into the bathroom, and I've seen the toilet paper just unrolling off the roll onto the floor by itself. It's only happened twice, and it was when I was watching it. And out in the backyard, it would be totally still, no wind. And there will always be one leaf that I spot waving at me.
Waving?
Waving? So I waved back. And I told my mother that I think my brother or my father is there and trying to show me that they're there.
And you feel like James made a confirmation of that for you today?
That was a blessing. He absolutely validated what I've always felt.
know, we come back on this earth with very special people, our family. We're here to learn with them, grow with them, and be enlightened by them. Take some time today to appreciate them. Tell them that you love them, even if it's difficult. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you next time.